Hey girls, it's Renee. I'm going to show you how to do a really fun nail tutorial today. So I've already started with applying a base coat. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the clear nail polish and I am going to be just dipping it into the clear polish and then wiping off one side of the brush. And I'm going to be dipping it into my black minerals. Now, if you don't want to use directly from your pot, that's totally fine. You can get some and put them out, you know, in a separate container, or you can do, you know, maybe some on some paper. That way you don't have to dip right into your container, but I'm actually just dipping right into my container. And as you brush it on, it actually starts out a little bit kind of clumpy, and then as you just continue brushing, it just smooths out into nail polish consistency. As you can see, like a lot of times with black polishes, sometimes you have to go over and do a few coats before you get that really good dark base. And as you can see, I got you know, a really good dark base the very first time. So then what you're going to do is for my remaining nail here, I'm going to dip back into my clear polish and then dip into the pink. And I don't think you can see quite what I'm doing. Let me see if I can work this so you can see what I'm actually doing. So I'm just dipping into the clear polish, swiping off, getting a little bit of the pigment onto the brush, like about this much. It's not very much, just a little, and then you just apply it right to the nail. And then as you're applying it, it just smooths out because it gets moistened with that nail polish, and then it just you know, kind of bonds together with the polish and with the pigment, and then just becomes one. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and just put another coat of clear, and I am going to go right into my Beauty Queen, which is this really sparkly pink here, and I'm just going to press that right on. And you don't want to do this when it's too wet, because you know, you'll get too much glitter sticking and it could like kind of turn clumpy. I'm going to take another clear coat of polish and just kind of set this in. Now what this is going to do is just seal it in so that the glitter won't fall off. But this is just a very small, thin, almost like an eyeliner brush, but it's just an art brush. They sell the nail brushes if you wanted to get the nail brushes. But I am going to take that brush and I'm going to dip it right into my clear polish, and then I'm going to take a little bit of the pink and just kind of make a stripe along the front of my black nails, just kind of like a French tip. What I'm going to do is I am going to take my Art Deco, it's the black one, I don't know if you can see that, and I'm going to take that same brush that I just used to do the tips on the black, and I'm going to dip that right into my Art Deco, and right on here I'm going to put a big kind of black circle, and then I'm going to kind of like shape it into the shape of a skull. And I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but I'm going to let that dry for a minute, and then while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and do something else with my other nails. So I think on my black nails above the pink, I think I'm going to take a little bit more clear polish, and I'm going to just dip it into my silver, and right above the pink I think I'm going to just make a little silver line right above it. going to do is I think I'm going to do a silver tip on this one with the skull. I think that would be cool. Okay, so since that's all done, now I'm going to go ahead and when you use your art brushes in your nail polish, you can clear them off with just regular nail polish remover and a paper towel. So you just dip your brush in your nail polish remover and kind of scrub it off in the paper towel and just keep doing that until it all comes out, so you don't have to worry about ruining your brushes. Although I would suggest getting a set of brushes just for your nail art so that you know, if one does get ruined or, you know, you rush off and forget to do your brush right away, that you don't, you know, get it all messed up and then wish you didn't ruin your $15 brush. Then I'm going to take a little bit of my, of the white nail Art Deco polish, and I think I'm just going to, like, make, like, a design on, you know, one of my fingers going this way and going this way. I don't know, I usually, when I decide I'm going to do my nails, I don't usually start with like a plan. I just kind of, you know, go, and then you know, as I'm working, I kind of discover something, you know, that needs to be created. So feel free to start with a plan or not. Either way, it's still going to be fun. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm just going to go back to my trusty little thin brush, and I'm going to dip it back into my clear, into my pink, and then just brush it here along the side of this white line that I just made. Okay, so now this skull shape that we had going on should be pretty much dry enough to do our next step. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our tiny little black brush from the Art Deco, and I'm using the black, and just here on the bottom I'm going to just make like a few little like marks, kind of like the teeth marks on the skull. Take my white, and I'm going to do my, and these polishes, like the Art Deco, they're really cool, but they get a lot of polish on the top stem, like way before the brush, and you got to be careful because sometimes you'll be working on a design and then it'll just drip down, and it really sucks. So just keep an eye on that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use that white and just create my eyes and my nose. Okay, and so yeah, I think that's about all I'm going to do. So I'm going to take some pictures and you can check it out, see what you think, and if you have any questions, let me know.